Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Highlands, and we got to get down to the store to purchase a mulcher. Not the best weather to be working in. Looks like the rain should go away around 11:30. Just gonna pull up to the shop doors and I'll give the tractor a little repair. Now let's go inside and purchase that mulcher. Guess I'll just use the computer myself. We're gonna go with this 7-meter 100 horsepower mulcher, and I'm gonna change it to red. This thing cost us $11,900. Let's head to the back of the shop with the tractor and pick it up. Good thing I put the front weight on because this thing's a little bit heavy for the JCB. As you can see in the top right, Jimmy's gonna be taking on some wood transport contracts while I mulch all the fields. Didn't seem to struggle too bad going up the hill other than just trying to find the right gear. We're gonna speed up time here to get through the rain. Last little bit of mulching here. There we go, we're done. Let's head over to the other field ahead of us. I'm gonna go ahead and do an overhead shot of this one. Alrighty, time to head across the road and mulch the field right in front of our farm. I'm gonna go over the edge a little bit so we can expand the field. There's a lot of space here we can utilize. We're going to be plowing up all this grass area and reseeding it, so we might as well mulch it as well to give us some extra fertilizer. With this area now taken care of, we'll head through the farm and the forest and over to field number 2. Looks like Jimmy's been getting through those contracts pretty well. He's got 2 more to go. We're all done with the mulching now, so we can fold this thing up and put it away in the shed somewhere. It's quite a tall unit, so I'll just throw it in the silage pit. We're not using that currently. Next up, we're gonna purchase some plows from the store. Jimmy's in the New Holland, so let's get on down there. For this tractor, I'm going to purchase the Lemken Joule 87 for $20,000. Since the New Holland has a lot more horsepower, Jimmy's went with the base game Lemken Titan 18 for $59,000. He's also gonna switch the tires on that tractor to a set of duals that we have. Jimmy will start plowing the left-hand side of the field and I'll go over to the right. I'm not really sure which way the plow should be rotated to start, but I'll try it this way. Something's not right, I'm missing a little bit. Alright, I figured it out. I had the plow turned the wrong way at the start, or the top of the field that is. And now we're not missing that little bit. Everything's nice and plowed. Jimmy's just gonna finish the last pass or two up and down the field and I'll start on the headlands. It was definitely a pain getting all the missed bits, but we're done now. Let's get into transport mode and head over to field number 2. Again, in this field, I'll go on the right side and Jimmy will do the left. It seems we're missing bits with the plow going this direction on the field. I'll clean up all my little misfits in the middle and then do the headlands. Alrighty, so there we go. All the plowing is done for the 2 fields we're planning on seeding in this fall. We're just gonna store these things outside right here in the grass. I'm gonna go get the seeder attached and filled up, and Jimmy's gonna grab the cultivator. Hold up, we totally forgot we need to spread line. Jimmy is gonna take the flatbed and Merla down to the store and I'll meet him there with the New Holland and spreader. We're gonna purchase as much lime as we can fit on the trailer, but for now Jimmy will just fill the spreader up with 4 bags while I'm here. Should be able to cover most of the first field with this. Let's head up there now. The working width is 16 on this thing and we used about 5,000 going around the headland. I'll now go down the field this way and get the GPS set. Well, the field seems to be using a lot more lime than I thought. Gotta wait for Jimmy now to load me up with some more. Should be good for the rest of the field now. Just this little bit left to go. Jimmy's gonna just fill me up with some more lime while I'm right here by the trailer. Let's head over to field number 2. I quickly burnt through all that lime. Jimmy's on his way over with 4 bags. I guess the Merlot's struggling with that full trailer, so he just dropped it off and raced over here. I'm liking this spreader. It's pretty nice. A little bit different than the base game ones we've had for the past few games. We're done with spreading the lime now, so let's go put this thing back in the shed. Even after all these years playing this game, I still struggle at reversing. Jimmy will take the New Holland now and get the cultivator, and then I'll jump in the class with the seeder and meet him over at the field. We're doing something neither of us have ever done before, and we're using a 6-meter cultivator with a 6-meter seeder at the same time. Jimmy will go up and down skipping a row, and I'll follow behind him putting the seed in the ground. The crop we're sowing is barley. The New Holland really seems to be struggling going up the hill on the plowed ground, while I'm on the seed bed just absolutely flying. Just 2 more up and down parts of the field, and then I'll go around the headland. Still another pass to go around the field, but Jimmy just said he'll do it, and I'll head over and start cultivating field number 2 so I get ahead a bit. I'm gonna do the headlands on this field first, that way I have a easier time turning around at each end of the row. There we go, all done with the cultivator. Now I'll go put it away while Jimmy finishes up seeding that barley. Now let's head on down to the store and buy a roller so we can get 2.5% yield bonus on our fields. We're gonna go with the Tiger 120 by the same brand as our mulcher. It requires 200 horsepower and it's 12 meters wide. Since we're running pretty low on cash, we're gonna use the hire purchase mod to finance it. It only cost us $4,200 up front. Let's get this thing attached and up to the field. While I do this rolling, Jimmy's gonna do a square baling contract for the field right across the store. You can actually kind of see him from here. Just one more row to go and then we'll head over to field number 2. A little tip for you, workers aren't that great at doing rolling. Just gotta get all the misbits now. All done with the roller now, let's fold up and we'll go store it next to the plows. We're now gonna head on down to the town and buy a piece of land and put some productions down. The plan is to get a loan for nearly $800K and buy the cement factory as well as the debris crusher. It's pretty expensive land, but it does come with a whole bunch of trees, so that will definitely help us pay off the loan quickly. Let's now watch Jimmy expertly build the new production area. What do you guys think? Let Jimmy know in the comment section. I think he did an awesome job. It looks great with all the decorations. A little tour of our new production yard before we head home. Looks awesome, and I just remembered we have to feed the sheep some hay. Alrighty guys, that's all the time we got for in this one. If you want to support my channel, you know what to do. If not, no worries at all. Thanks for hanging out with me and Jimmy, and we'll see you guys in the next one.